Ships laden with soldiers, beasts, and machines of war churn up the surf as they race to the shore, crashing up onto the sand and beaching themselves with a groan of wooden planks and iron paddles. The Orgoth spill forth from the boats a wave of white terror crashing over the stern of their boats. The brave defenders of Dusk have hastily constructed fortifications prepare to greet the invaders. Will they hold firm like the ancient rocks, or will they be scattered and washed away as grains of sand by the coming torrent?
Defenders of Dusk 75 points list. Hazaroth. Eidolon with Dusk Blade, Dawn Blade, and Force Barrier and Force Cannon. Gast with Chai 1N Blade, Light Blade Fist, and Power Field. Dissus, the Eye of Darkness. Prisoner 102,822. Void Engine. 2 units of Dreadguard Slayers. A unit of Seeker Adepts. A unit of Soulless Guardians with Seeker Warden. And a unit of Soulless Hunters with Seeker Warden.
Orgoth Invaders 75 points list. Horosk. Jackal with Bloodthirst, Polearm and Assault Shield. Tyrant with Hunter, Belcher and Quad Bolt Thrower. 2 additional Tyrants each with Relentless Charge, Scything Flails and Cannon Shields. Mulgreth, the Charnel Plague. 2 Reaver Commanders. And 2 units of Warwitch Coven.
Scenario 2 Sea Assault. The attackers in the scenario have special ships that serve as their deployment zone. The attacker's objective is to hold 2 of the 3 flags that are 2 inch from the defender's deployment zone. The defender's objective are to prevent that from occurring prior to the end of turn 6. Either side can win via assassination. This is a key battle and as such is worth more to the winner of it in terms of campaign rewards.
Alright, getting into it. We got our battlefield all laid out. We have a obstruction, bit of trenches, another obstruction, shallow water, another obstruction, a hill, 2 forests, and then the defender put down 3 barriers. And now I'm running my forces up. Just playing hyper aggressive in this mission, because it's really what this is all about. My objective is to go and take at least 2 of those flags for the end of turn 6. So everything just runs forward this turn, except for Harashk. He's going to vanish and then move forward. Going to spend 2, put red line out on the jack. And he's going to feed. Yep, running the witches up. Running the other tyrant. Running commander. Down toward the bottom you can't see if there's a commander and the jackal with polearm and shield. Alright, we're jumping over to Dusk side. They're getting ready to absorb the charge. So everything's powering up. The little floaty gray model is my Void engine proxy for this game. It's bits of an unfinished scythe from Warcaster. So Hazaroth moves up, plops down Escort. And then also decel. No, it was Shadowmancer, not decel. The Void Engine trundles forward. It has 2 tokens on it from 2 spells being cast within 10 inches. So it's going to take a shot at the jack. Promptly miss. Going to buy another shot. Going to promptly miss. Nope, that one hit. It's at 6 and 5. Let's boost it. And then promptly fail to crack armor. The whole point of that shot was to try and proc hyper aggressive so that I get the LA down to be able to charge it. Now moving up the Soulless Hunters. They're going to walk up because they're going to take some shots. Again, trying to proc. Hyper aggressive. Here, the combined arm is going to hit. And then does not damage. It's close, but no damage. And throw the Guardians up front. Get into shield wall formation. Trent, and they're gonna stealth. Dysis is going to come up and she's going to try to Lilith the Shooty Jack, or Lysis. Gets a Lysis. Fails. No, actually hits. That hits. It's 7. So 7 and 4 is 11. So that hits. Then the Dreadguard are going to move up, try to own some space, and then bringing the other Dreadguard over to the side. running them over. Just making sure they can fit through that gap. And sort of walling off Hazaroth a bit. Remembering to put on the token for Kiss of Lilith. Being cast. Moving the Eliodon. And then getting ready to shoot the Eliodon. Trying to get a knockdown. Hits. Does no damage, and then realizing also that it won't knock it down this turn because of feet. So it does 1 damage. But it will proc the hyper aggressive. Through the forest. Bringing up the ghost, or ghast. And moving up prisoner. And then going over to turn 2. Turn 2, a whole lot of stuff is about to happen. So we're going to power up the jacks. We're going to throw 1 focus over to that jack from, or allocate 1 of those from Hazaroth. And I'm just planning out the attack here. We're going to try and devastate as much of this force as we can. Possibly. Malgost is going to go ahead and get us started. He's going to charge and just stay outside of the trench. And start mowing down some hapless infantry. The Guardians. So he's going to roll here. Charge, hits. Then I'm going to remember it's a Weapon Master. Take him out. Cleave procs. Hits. Annihilates. And just verifying that he's done. Then the commander's going to come in and charge. With his sword, Weapon Master, dead. Shield hits. Oh no, fails to hit on the shield. That's right. All right. Now I'm contemplating what to go next with. This scenario is really intense because the attacker is deploying so far forward because of the boats. So, War Witches move up in power. 2 to the tyrant with the white tyrant, and 1 to the green tyrant, filling them both up. These ones are going to empower once to my shooting tyrant. The other 2 are empowering the slightly off-screen jackal. getting ready to do a whole bunch of murder business across the board here. So yeah, this was a very intensive game. We played at 75 points this time, trying for a little more variety. Alright, so I just walk forward and I'm going to Thresher. And this is just going to be a really bad time for the Dreadguard, because my dice are hot. That's rolling the tough. So one of them toughs. Hits. Not tough. Nope. Yep. Tough. Or not tough on that first one. Next one. Hits. Bunch of damage. Toughs. And then we're going to use our remaining focus to buy an attack on each of them to dispatch them. So just comes in, wrecks the 8-point unit. Which felt really good. Now the far Tyrant is going to go. Jump in, start killing some shooters. There's the hunters. Charge attack is going to hit. Splat. Now head attack. Hits. Kills. Trying to see if anything's in range with for the shield to hit. It is not. So using the shield shot. Dead. And then seeing if I've got anybody else within 2. Buy an attack. Hits. Dead. That's all he can do. Yep. So shooting the other Dreadguard first with the blast damage. Tough. And just rolling really well. And they're utilizing the volume fire gun, quad bolt thrower, and rolled a good amount of shots, and then was able to take out the other unit of Dreadguard. Yep, even with the decel up. It was decelled, it was cast. And just checking. Yep, he's going to charge in. So my polearm is charging in on the ghast. Initial hit does a bunch of damage. As I'm up to POW 17 thanks to Redline. Next attack with the shield. Or with the polearm, because I'm not within one of the shield. Does an alright amount. And do a good job of crippling his arms, but fail to fully kill him off. So then, in service of the scenario, just run my commander over to the far left to try to get that first one. Just really wanting to put the overall pressure on to Hazaroth and his side. So he's down quite a bit of material at this point. So the thought process is go in and see if you can get to Hazaroth this turn and kill him off. Because if you can't do that, then this game's pretty much over. Because Hazaroth is very exposed at the moment. You've got 2 jacks in the vicinity. You've got Harask in the vicinity. Like it's bad. It's a bad time coming up here for Hazaroth. If he can't get to Harask first. So trying to focus in on the action a little bit more here. Everything's getting ready. So little stealths go away. They get ready to do a little bit of work. Just see if they can take some pot shots. Alright, so the unit's going to charge Malgust, see if they can't get rid of him. Again, it's all about denying the scoring in this match. Because cohort models can't score, so the 2 ways to win are to kill off my cohort models so that I can't control 2 items, or to kill off my non-cohort models so that I can't control 2 objectives. So that's a possibility. That's the avenue for the win. Or kill my caster. So this is the attempt to try to kill off this right flank cohort models or non-cohort models so that they can potentially win the game. They do a bunch of damage to Malgust, but not enough to kill him off. They get him down to like 1. Between the 2 of them. So, valiant attempt. Just not enough to overtake him. So that part of the plan's not going great at the moment. Those two are going to CRA into the commander. And they whiff. And again, that one hits, but fails to damage. So the infantry is just not having a good day in this particular game. Just not having a good day at all. Then I'm remembering my defensive strike, taking it. So again, defensive strike, knock that guy out of there. Prisoner's going to charge. I think he charges the commander, if I'm not mistaken. And then just whiffs. So that plan did not go well at all over on the left flank for Hazaroth. Just a lot of poor dice rolls. Just couldn't get that side to crack, which is problematic. So then we'll move over to the center of the table, get ready to try and break this tyrant that's sitting right there. So the Seekers will come forward, try to body shield as best they can. They're going to power him up fully, give the Ghast 1, and then this will give 3 tokens to the Void Engine. He was going to try and use his gun. Out of this, then I realized that I can't body block Hazaroth off, or he's not going to have any potential path to help clear out the help get a jack over to Hazaroth to try to kill him off. So taking some shots into the tyrant. Again, dice are absolutely against me in all cases. Just not doing what they need to do. Bit of damage there, but not enough to. There we've got a little bit of a better shot. Okay, so getting some damage in, getting that shield out of the way, make the Eliodons work a little bit easier. Eliodon charges in. Attacks with the sword. Boost to hit. Hits. Difficulties of being Mat 6. Everything is scary. Hits. Does a decent amount of damage on the charge. Buys an attack. Hits. Gets him down to 1 box. So now this is where I go reckless. Because the whole concept here is that I will lose the next turn, probably by assassination, if I don't kill Hazaroth first. So everything we're doing here is in service of Hazaroth. So Battle Lust on myself. Charging. Boosting the attack. Charge attack hits. So again, you got to overcome the set defense. Let's check. Do just a train of damage here. Take out the pole. Buy an attack. Hits. And then the rolls come back. It's like a 1-2-5. At that point, I got 1 focus on me, and I then have to use my feet. Bring the gas back to full health. Ghast is going to attack the Jackal. He's going to do gas things. Desperately trying to hit and kill this model off. And just having a time with it. I think here he's down to like 2 boxes, 2 or 3, not many. But still upright on the table. And then turn passes over to me. Do our D6 repair. Do our power up. Just miraculously, White Tyrant's got his Cortex active. Remember to do my D6 heal real quick from the card. And I'm pulling focus off from Harask. He's just off screen. And healing back up. That guy, he has 4 boxes. So he gets all of his systems back. And we're going in place and over. Yep. Everybody's within 6, so he's going to get 3 focus from Empower. And now we're going to work on killing off Hazaroth. So they're going to come over, empower. And he's going to start shooting. First one's going to miss. Next one's going to hit. Oh, that's the blast. So that's the blast damage. Yep. So yeah, he's taking a bunch of damage off of these shots, a couple at a time, off from that bolt thrower. Doing the reroll from Hazaroth to hit. Damage, a couple more pips of damage. Last shot hits. Good amount of damage here. And I think this will, yep, gets him down to like his last couple. And then we're going to give him an honorable death by moving over Harash, who's going to move. He's going to spend one to vanish. And then we're going to punch him in the face. Hits with the boost. $17, dice off 1. And takes him down to 1. Or takes him down all the way out. And he's dead. And so it is a tremendous victory for the invaders. So the campaign is tied up at 1-1. There'll be some bonuses that we'll discuss in the follow-on video for this. That the Orgoth will enjoy in our next episode.